All right, this is a video for anybody who is brand new and you just want the quick basics of how to play Minecraft as a brand new player that knows nothing about Minecraft. The first thing that I recommend is go ahead and go to advanced and turn on your coordinates and your days displayed. And that is just a personal preference. The coordinates can help you not get lost. The minute you spawn, you can write down the coordinates if you want to, but what I would do is wait until you get a little base going or you find a village that you really like. Write down the coordinates for that village, and that way, if you go exploring, you always know how to get back there. So, having said that, everything else is normal. Don't change anything and create. And so the first thing that you want to do in Minecraft is, and here we are in a what they call like a Badlands biome, but there are trees up there. So the first thing that you want to do in Minecraft is you're gonna want to harvest a tree. Now, these little sticks are great too because you need sticks, and this will keep us from having to use our trees to make sticks. Lucky number 13. All right, so we want to get up there to the trees. Try to find the path of least resistance. All right, pretty simple. Oh, and a desert biome as well. Um, so the first thing that you want to do, like I said, is harvest you a tree, just one full tree. You could use your hand; it doesn't matter. Everything harvests a tree just the same, except for an actual axe. The better the axe, the quicker you harvest the tree. So you want to harvest the whole tree, just because I know that in the past they have always recommended never to leave a tree hanging, if you will. Um, they tease that it can cause issues, not technically like issues with your game per se, but it can cause weird things to happen to that biome. I don't know how true that is. Okay, so now that we have our tree, we made that, and now we're gonna make a pickaxe and an axe. So there's my pickaxe. Move that over to here and make an axe. Okay, let's get this back. Now that we have our two tools, we need to find sheep or or a village. The sheep are basically just to create a bed, but the village will have plenty of beds for you to use. And you can even take one of the beds to make your own. You see that little bit of orange right there? That is a temple. Temples have um, several chests down in a chamber. And I will go ahead and warn you. Um, Spoiler alert if you want to fast forward a little bit. But at the bottom of that chamber, you have to watch out because there's a pressure plate filled with dynamite. Not only will you die, but you'll lose everything that was in those chests. Oh, look at that, a village. We've already got a village in sight. Now, it's not always easy to find a village. And you can start in some weird places, for sure. I don't like when the game starts you in like areas that have nothing but ocean everywhere. It is really difficult, especially for a new player to travel. Um, you can make a boat. Pretty simple to make a boat, actually. I'm not going to bother at the moment. I'm just going to go ahead and swim all the way to the village here. Um, oh, and you can see that there's a cherry grove back that way. Oh, and another village beyond this one. You see that up on the hill? Those are I can never remember the name of the trees, but it's that tree right there. Those trees make like a reddish color wood, and that's what those villages are back there. And this is your standard like oak style village, which there's probably way more of this style of village in the game than any other. So you can make that
Respawn
your
point set.
spawn, And now you have a bed.
At night and during thunderstorms.
And then you're going to want to check all the houses. That always has a chest in it. You're going to check all the houses for chests. And voila. Now we have apples. We have bread. We have potatoes. Now, potatoes are not that good. You want to cook them into a baked potato. And that increases their health a lot. Look at that. We get us a helmet. I don't really care about the trees at the moment. So we just leave those. And we can hurry up and steal some of these before this guy harvests them all. And if we wanted to be nice, we just hurry up and put them back. Because he might potentially just plant wheat, which we really don't want him to do. I'm going to let him have the rest of those carrots. And then I also want some more potatoes. And I'll let him finish out with whatever he wants. So now we have food. We have the ability to make our own garden. Because with potatoes and carrots, you literally just replant them. If you're lucky, when you harvest, you get like 4 carrots per harvest and 3 potatoes per harvest. These are good for making bread. Because in order to make these blocks, you have to have hay. And hay is what you make the bread out of. And bread is pretty good. I think bread gives like 2.5 hearts. Or 2.5 food. Which is very helpful. But yes, when you get to a village, you want to loot the village. The villagers are literally like, I don't know how to put it other than they're just dumb. They don't really care that you're there. You can trade with villagers. That's great. But other than that, they're just as useless as they can be as far as caring about what you're doing. You can tear down their entire houses. You can take over their entire village. Like, it really doesn't matter. Just checking for more chests, which I kind of knew that didn't have it. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Lots of bread. You could even take some of these lights, especially if there's multiple in one little area. Get out of the door. I am definitely going to steal this, which turns him back into a different villager. Cauldrons are great because later on, if you find dripstone and lava, you can start making your own endless supply of lava. Because unlike water, lava only has a source block, and that is it. Once that source block has been removed, the lava can no longer flow from there. Where water, this is a great example here. I'll show you just with a block of dirt real quick. And you can pretend that I'm gathering the water rather than just turning it off. But if you had a bucket, you could grab the water from like here, for example, and the water will just reform. Basically, water just requires 3 areas, 1, 2, 3, and we'll just go ahead and turn that off again to show it again. So long as you have a 3 section, the water will reform and become whole again. And you can do it over and over and over again. And again, lava cannot do that. So these always have 4 on them each. I'm going to take 1 from each. And you make your own with coal and sticks. Oh, I'm hungry, I forgot. Once you get down to 3 hunger, you can no longer run. So keep that in mind. Oops, hitting the wrong button there. And then another thing great about villages is sometimes you get this, which we already checked the chest here, I believe, unless this is another one. Yeah. So the other thing that you get here is you do have your lava that you could collect. And then you also have a way to cook your meat and other things that you can do with cooking. So that's pretty much all that I wanted to teach a new player on what to do. Again, if you didn't want to steal their bed, some villages come with these. And so long as you're using the same color of wool, you can make a bed. I'm just going to have to break them all down to get up there. So now we can make yellow or a white bed. And I'll demonstrate that really quick. So you need 3 of those. Oops, what did I do that for? Don't do what I just did. And you can make white bed. Now, here's the other cool part. If I made a white bed and later on I'm like, I wish my bed was, maybe your favorite color is red. Maybe your favorite color is blue, you know. So what you're going to do then, we're going to have to go to bed here in a second. The sun is about to go down. Oh yeah, and that other village is over here. You can harvest a flower of whatever color you want. Let's go ahead and bed real quick.
Respawn point set. You can only sleep at night and
You have to
during
wait until
thunderstorms.
exactly night.
You can only sleep at night and during thunderstorms. You can only sleep at night and during thunderstorms.
And even if you are safe, like inside of a house, you still want to go to bed before the sun is completely down, because mobs will spawn here within the town and terrorize the villagers, possibly killing them. Creepers could form, and creepers will blow things up. So you want to go to bed if you're in a village, so that you stop any kind of mob spawning. Okay, so back to my tutorial here. So there's a couple of ways that you can make different colors of things. You can either change the wool, but it's only one at a time with one color. Or a little cheat for the bed is that we've already made the bed, so now you can make the bed blue, right? Even though it required 3, you don't have to use 3 dyes to change it. And now I've changed it red. So you can change your bed color with dye. I'm not going to continue the game, so I don't really need this. But I think that is all I need to teach you at the moment. Good luck. Have fun. I think this game is fantastic, even if it's all blocky and some people make fun of it. It is a very fun game when you get into it. So have fun. Thanks for watching.